If you're someone who likes to play your games with larger groups, trying to find the best game to do so can be kind of challenging. If you want something smaller with more group-focused gameplay, there are an increasing number of games that provide a great time for a larger group of about 6 people. With a variety of options, it can be hard to know what's worth your time and money, so today on Game Rant, we're going to be taking a look at 5 of the best 6-player or more co-op games with the hopes that you can discover your new favorite game to hang out with your friends. Up first is Pico Park, which is probably one of the most unique games on this list. Not only in its visuals, but its concept. It's a puzzle game that requires up to 10 players to work together as a team to escape each level, with subsequent levels getting more difficult and diverse, and the way you're escaping each level is by collecting a key. The simplistic visual style here makes the game easy to pick up and learn, but also a little chaotic with friends as you can interact and do all the things in trying to escape together and often get each other killed accidentally, or intentionally. There's about 48 levels in this game divided into like 12 different arenas and styles, and you can also have access to online or local endless multiplayer modes while playing together. But if you're into more wacky shenanigan games, then you'll probably love Human Fall Flat. This game is a physics platformer for up to 8 players online, and because of its physics-based nature, it is usually a hilarious time with friends. Each game's levels have a wide variety of puzzles with increasing ranges of difficulty and ridiculous physics for you to master, or not to master and just mess around with your friends. This game has been out for a while, but has continued to receive updates for its player base, which makes jumping in nearly 10 years after its release still be a great time. And if you're a Game Pass subscriber, you can find it on there. Next up is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, a 2002 release that aimed to kind of conjure up the classic arcade style for the modern era. This game brought a fresh update to the classic beat-em-up aspects that fans of the retro games will certainly be able to fall in love with all over again, while being approachable for new players. The game even goes as far as to bring back the classic 1987 animated series voice actors, which is incredible in and of itself, and in combination with its pixelated art style, makes the game a true love letter to the origins of the franchise. You can have up to 6 players co-op, with both April O'Neil and Master Splinter being playable in addition to the Turtles, of course, making the co-op experience a true throwback. And we couldn't make a co-op list without including the smash hit Among Us. When the game was originally released in 2018, it had its fans, sure, but very few, as it was created by a team of about 5 or so people and was a small indie game. But of course, fast forward to late 2020, in the midst of the later stages of the pandemic, and the game absolutely blew up, and for good reason. It's an absolutely chaotic co-op game, and its simplicity meant that nearly anyone can play and have a fun time, with or without friends, as it has online multiplayer. But with friends, you can have up to 10 people in a lobby, and on comms, it's still just an absolute chaotic mess of the best kind. Its social deception gameplay means playing with friends makes it all the more hilarious as you're trying to lie and weasel your way out of situations, or just stir up a bit of chaos. And to this day, it's added quite a few updates, including a separately purchased VR mode, which is meant to be as hilarious as it is terrifying, making the game as a whole still a great co-op experience to play. And coming in at number 1 is, of course, Minecraft, arguably the most popular co-op game of all time. Even though the game has been out for nearly 12 years, it is still as popular as ever thanks to continued updates and the completely open nature of the game. There are hundreds of servers with wide-ranging experiences for solo players to hop into with strangers, but of course the main appeal of Minecraft is hanging out in this blocky paradise with friends. From building, role-playing, and the impressive mod community still keeping things fresh, this classic game is still an incredible experience for friends to journey together in, as long as you don't get blown up along the way. There are many more co-op experiences for up to 6 players that we could have put on this list, but of course wouldn't have the time to do so. And if you're interested to hear some more of our picks, be sure to click the link down below. But that'll be all for now. I hope you have a fantastic day.